morning from Chester in England. Today we are trying a full English breakfast versus a full Welsh breakfast. So what's in a full English breakfast? We have the English bacon, the black pudding, we have the sausage, we have the beans, we have a tomato, egg, and some delicious little mushrooms, as well as we have some toast here on the side.
Well, you may be thinking to yourself, these guys are in England, how are they going to do English versus a Welsh breakfast? Well, we're going to Wales, and we're not going to do that today. We're going to do it a different day, and we're going to put the two videos together. In our next video, we're going to be checking out Chester, which is where we're at now for this video, and it's gonna all come together, I promise. But now I'm going to eat breakfast and share it all with you guys. Okay, so we have an English breakfast. Ashley explained what's in it. The lady behind us corrected us. It's not tomato, it's tomato. So, we're good. We know, we understand it now. We're staying with our friend Tony, and he mentioned that having mushrooms is one of his favorite sides. So is this actually part of the English breakfast, or is this a side normally?
Yes, but sometimes it doesn't come with it.
Okay, so let us know in the comments, do you always have English breakfast with mushroom or not? The mushrooms are cooked really well. That's delicious. The thing I don't understand is, if they put just a half a slice of tomato, how do you eat that? Do you mix it with something? Do you just eat tomato?
Like we were saying in one of our other food videos, having a tiny bit of everything is the English way, I feel.
Also, like pile it on.
Yeah.
Just like put something with it. Okay, I'm gonna add the mushrooms because they were delicious. All right, this is super hot. I feel like I'm gonna burn myself. We're safe. We're good. Well, that was way more tart than I thought it was going to be. Like, kind of sour. It's still good, but it's like, I was expecting like just juicy sweetness. That's a tomato. This one was a little tart. I think it's a little underripe. It's good though. So here's something I'm really excited about. I'm a big fan of black pudding. When we were in Stornoway in Scotland, we had Stornoway black pudding, which is pretty famous. I don't know where this black pudding is from, but I really enjoy black pudding, and I'm happy to try some of this. It's a bit crumbly. It's a little dry, but it looks nice in the middle. Now, if you don't know what black pudding is, I should warn you. If maybe it's not your preferred breakfast item, but there's blood in here. That's what makes it black. I know I'm not supposed to eat it all by itself, so let's add in a little bit of sausage. Would this be considered a banger this early in the morning? I don't know.
She spent an awful lot of time at Nana and Grandad's, and her sister got to tell him.
I'm really surprised at how well all this is prepared. We just came to a little cafe here in Chester called Marmalade? Marmalade? I don't know. How English am I supposed to be right now? But everything's super good. I'm gonna add some beans in. I'm pretty sure these are just Heinz ketchup beans.
So I heard that the Heinz beans are imported from Germany, but it's a part of the full English breakfast, which is really interesting. I'm not sure why that is.
The full English has beans from Germany in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, England, I see you. I see you. Forgive me for my ignorance. Is that like a World War II hangover? What's the deal with the beans? I'd like to know. Actually, I'm genuinely curious. Put it in the comments if you know where the beans came from.
Because another common breakfast item is beans on toast.
Okay, that I've had.
Yeah, and it's delicious.
Okay. Now I haven't tried the egg yet. It's probably just going to be an egg, but I'm going to mix it all together, get the full experience. I'm going to try and get everything on one fork. I don't know. This is gonna be a tough one. I can mostly do it. I'm not gonna attempt the bacon right now because I have to cut it. Listen, I don't think you're supposed to mix everything at once. Alright. We got this. Oh, I lost part of the egg. don't do everything at once. It just kind of mixes the flavors. You gotta pick your pairings, all right? I'm chowing away at this breakfast, and Ashley's working on a scone over there. But what is that you have?
Okay, so HP is something that we don't use in the US. We don't have it. It reminds me of A1 sauce, steak sauce, but here in England they call it brown sauce. But I actually love this, and it's really good on your eggs in the morning time, so that's how I would have it.
So you wouldn't use it on the bacon or the sausage?
No, unless I was doing like a breakfast sandwich, then I would smother it in it. I love this stuff. It's delicious, and I'd strongly suggest you to try it.
I, however, am not a fan of
You're
brown
not?
sauces in general.
Yeah.
No, I don't even like A1.
But like, so in the US we use ketchup, but this HP I feel like is like the English style of ketchup. They do have ketchup too, but this is what they'll use for breakfast.
Now, Ashley, I noticed you put cream on, then jam?
Yeah, that's how I chose to do it, but I know that there's this whole controversy about jam before the cream or cream before the jam, so let us know how you do that down below.
Who gets upset about what order you put food on?
It's a controversy!
Okay, fair enough. You know, if I think about it for a second, logically, the cream should go on first because it sticks to the scone and then the jam spreads on top. But if you did jam, then the cream wouldn't stick.
And you do like a plop of cream on top of it, so then it would be like a
so
whipped
it's-
cream almost.
Okay, so it's more like a topping instead of a spread.
Yeah,
Oh, shoot.
exactly.
Okay, comment section, let us know.
Thanks, guys.
My initial takeaway is, it's so much easier to just cut like pancakes or something. There's so many little bits you have to poke and grab.
Yeah.
That's my only disparaging comment, because it all tasted delicious. I'm just like, you have to poke this, you have to poke that. It's so stressful eating breakfast. I'm kidding a little bit. Oh, another cool tip is contactless payment with Apple Pay or Android Pay is available pretty much everywhere in the UK. It's so convenient to just tap your phone. Love it. Okay, so we're gonna find out what the next day has to bring in Wales. Let's go. Well, guys, we're in Wales.
Good afternoon, because it's no longer morning.
Yes. Okay. So here's the story. Before we complain how we've failed miserably, let's just explain. We've been here all day looking for Welsh breakfast.
It is so hard to find. It's not something you can literally, like, you can Google Welsh breakfast online and find all these things that say what a Welsh breakfast is. But finding a restaurant that serves Welsh breakfast, freaking hard, and we failed at it.
We've been told by people that the north of Wales is the place that you're going to find the Welsh breakfast most typically.
And then from the northern people, they say the south.
Yeah, so like we're here in the north, and we're being told like, oh yeah, Welsh breakfast, and but I don't know who would have that. And we've been Googling. We have Amy from Kingin Googling where to find Welsh breakfast, and we cannot find it.
It
anywhere.
seems that so a Welsh breakfast, the difference between an English breakfast would be seafood, which is why we're on the coast. We were looking for cockles, which are little shellfish, and lava bread, which is seaweed, a seaweed mixture that they put on toast for their breakfast,
Right.
Along with other items that are similar to the English breakfast. But we cannot find those seafoods anywhere. It seems it's at the end of the season, but even so, still no one knows where to find it.
Yeah, we've been asking around. We asked information, like the tourist information.
Yeah.
We're here in a town called Conwy right now, and it's a tourist town. We asked tourist information, and they're like, ooh, yeah, I don't know. So I'm gonna say unanimously that English breakfast wins.
Yeah, just know when you're coming
Sorry,
to Wales,
Welsh.
it's much harder to find a full Welsh breakfast. You just have a hard time finding the items. You can get them at the grocery store in a can. But that's not what I want. I want the real thing.
Yeah, so either stay with the Welsh family or
Yeah.
you're screwed.
Yeah. We've tried so hard.
Well, let us know in the comments down below if you ever come to Wales and you're able to find a Welsh breakfast,
Yeah.
or if we just completely missed it and stuffed it up, let us know in the comments. But I'd like to know your thoughts. Have you ever had an English breakfast? Since that
Full-
was, of course, the
full
topic
English
here.
breakfast, yeah.
And do you prefer that over whatever you have at home, or do you just like what you had because it's what you grew up with?
yeah,
I'm
like
curious
you and
about that.
pancakes, right?
I like pancakes and bacon. What can I say?
But thanks so much for hanging out with us. This was a total fail on our part, but now you know when you come to Wales, don't technically look for it. It might waste your time.
All right. I hope we encouraged you to get out there and travel today. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.